Good morning. Good morning. Again, it's almost noon and we are on a quick break. And so while we're on this break, I want to just take a few minutes to talk a little bit about wealth. Why let this day go by? I mean, after all, it is August the 8th, right? So I want to talk about, excuse me, I have a lot of allergies today, so please excuse me. I want to talk about, who I am. A lot of people really don't know who I am, what I do. They know a little bit about my past, but let me reintroduce myself on August the 8th. Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Shateka, and I'm a multi-dimensional investor. Okay. All right. So I know how to do real estate investing. I know how to trade. I know how to do network marketing. I know how to do stocks. And I'll do all those different things. Last night, I gave a really good information session or seminar, if you will, at the Elevate Your Life conference. So if you have not registered already, it is a free conference. I just want to invite you while we're on a break. You can watch it today for the rest of the day when we come back at 12:35 Eastern Standard Time. If not, you can go back and watch what I did last night, and the night before was even more powerful. So get involved. These women are powerful. They are really helping you elevate your life in faith, finance, and fitness. All these different areas. So in your families, if you're a wife, they specialize and are getting their doctorate, one of them, in counseling. And so really want to make sure that you're plugged in the community with a lot of queens that are actually winning. So if you want to be empowered, if you want to be restored, if you need restoration, if you need an uplift, if you need revival, restoration, whatever you need is in the building. It's in the live. So go back, watch it, be empowered, be inspired, because that's what we're all about. And really what I want to do today is just empower you a little bit about wealth. Just talk a little bit about what I've been up to here recently, because I haven't really been live too much with so many things that's been going on in my team that I actually have been helping. One of the things I want to talk about is that I am learning a different strategy. Most of you may or may not have known that I actually started trading last year, and I just started really talking about it this year because I wanted to make sure that I had it down packed. But what I have done is in the past, I would say about the last month, I started doing something that's been quite different in the area of making sure that I get my time back, right? Because trading can take a lot of your time, if you didn't know that already. But what I did was I learned a different strategy that's going to teach you how to trade in 3 easy steps. Took me 30 minutes to learn. Somebody might take 3 days. I don't know, 30 minutes, just that easy to learn it. And it's going to be able to give you the money that you need at the same pace as something that's may have taken someone over a year or many years to learn. It's just that simple. And so I wanted people to know this because I would be remiss if I did not share this opportunity because that is being selfish. Someone said, marketing is love. And if you love people, you'll tell them about it, right? And so I get out here and I stick my neck out just to tell people about that because I know that somebody's out there struggling. You don't have to though, because there's not only trading, but there's a lot more opportunities. But trading has been the fastest way to do your daily compounding. And I talked about that last night. If you're looking to compound your money, Albert Einstein says that he who understands how to compound their money is going to make a lot of money. He or she that does not understand compounding is going to pay a lot of money. In other words, you're going to pay a lot of interest because you're going to have a lot of debt and so forth, right? So compounding your money is what I'm all about. I mean, you can compound your money in a long-term investment like real estate, which is something I'm very familiar with. Or you can do it daily like the banks have already doing with your money. If you didn't know already, the banks have been taking your money and they've been trading it. And many people don't even know that. And you're a millionaire already, right? But you just haven't seen the money yet because the money never was deposited when they made it. So let me be real clear about that. So you've made millions, but you just wasn't in control. And so my goal in the rest of my life is to make sure that you understand how to make that money, okay? That the banks are already doing because you signed over your rights. You've signed it over. So take back your authority, take back what's been taken from you and begin to now multiply and leverage what you already have in your bank account. It's just that simple. And then sometimes people make things complex, but it's not hard at all. We have a community that's already built with quite a few very engaging men and women, primarily the women are the ones that want to talk though. So if you want to be a part of our community, I'm certainly opening up this invitation so that you can come on board and be a part of that. Because I certainly want to see you winning in your finances. Of course, I always say if you're not winning, you're sinning. But at the end of the day, you know, we are always learning. So I always say that, you know, sometimes there are going to be lessons, but at the end of the day, you should be making more than what you came to the table with. And that is what it's all about. And that's what I want to see people do. Now, if you know anybody out there that's a hustler, somebody that, you know, they hustle in the wrong side of things, you know, they really are an entrepreneur. You know, they're just doing it in the wrong way. Their focus is wrong. I'm actually wanting to engage with those individuals as well. So if you know someone that's like that, you know, you already know what they're doing. You know it's not right. I have an anointing to talk to them, to help them to turn their life around so that we can get this bag the right way, the legal way, and not have to pay a whole lot of taxes doing it. Okay. I talked about that last night. The reason why most people are still in poverty or can't really make the money that they're looking for is because they don't understand taxes. So if you can save yourself some tax money, all right, with some tax professionals, the right types of I'm not talking about, I'm not going to put any names out there, but there are certain companies out there that they're just not going to get you what you need taxation wise. Right. But I'm going to help you even in that area. Right. So you can keep more money. And then you can be able to make that money, invest. You can invest that money in something else that's going to be able to be multiplied, right? So that's what it's all about, multiplying your money. It's a responsibility. It's our fiduciary responsibility to help our brothers and sisters, our family, so that everybody can level up. Now, if they don't want it, that's on them. If you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth and you just already got your money, you're good to go, that's fine. But maybe you want to share with someone else that really needs this opportunity, that needs to know how to leverage their income. I'm talking about, you ever heard about this book written by Tim Ferriss called The 4-Hour Work Week? I'm trying to help people get their 4-hour work week, right? Yes, Fatima, I see you out there. Rosemary, I see y'all out there. So I want you to be, now if you have not allowed StreamYard to be able to allow you to, make your messages, I'm not going to be able to see it here right now. So you have to allow StreamYard to be able to let you give me your information. You got to go in your settings. So if I don't speak to you, that's probably why, I have to go back after the cast is over and then look at Facebook and see what messages were out there. But yeah, I really want to talk about it because a lot of people are losing even in the susu. So I know what the susu is. You put your money in this pot and everybody got to pay. You got to go find 2 people and all that. I didn't want no parts of it when I heard of it. And then finally, it was one that I found that was like, okay, if you don't have to get anybody, you can just come by yourself, but you just got to, agree to be blessed 3 more times, Anyway, that's a long time still to wait. I'm talking about making my money every single day. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the likes, all that good stuff. Even if you don't, I'm still going to keep talking. How about that? But anyway, I want to talk about, this is greater than the susu. This is faster than the susu. Some people talk about Ponzi schemes. Some people talk about all types of things, pyramids. This is not that. Okay. First of all, my integrity and my character and who I am and what I'm about would never allow me to do such things, right? Not in this season of my life. You know what I mean? And even in a lot of other seasons, none of my seasons. Okay. If you know my background, you know my history. But at the end of the day, what is a pyramid? A pyramid could be your job. Why? Because there's going to be a CEO at the top. There's always going to be a CEO at the top, right? Are you the CEO though? What I'm trying to do is help you get this back. I'm trying to help you create employment opportunities for your money. Okay, so you can take control and leverage the money that you already have. Multiply that money more now than ever before. Because if you got money, I can show you how to turn that money into all of that, right? Now, you got to partner with me though, on this. You got to do your part. Always is an investment, right? We invest in a lot of things. We invest our time in a lot of things. And I talked about that last night. My time and my money is everything. Okay. All right. Yes, I love people and all of this type of stuff, but I realize that, my years ahead, maybe a little less than the years behind me. I don't know. We don't know. And you don't know what tomorrow will bring. I lost my 2 friends 2 years ago. They both didn't know they were leaving because if they did, they would have told me. Okay. They left in 2018 to the flu. Both of them had the flu 4 days apart. They both expired. And so my slogan became retire before you expire. That's my why. Retire before you expire because you don't know when you're going to be able to leave. You don't know when you're leaving here. And so since you don't know when you're leaving here, why not do all that you can to become all that God has called you to be so that you can make your influence and your impact in the earth before you get up out of here. Okay. all right, before you check out. So I want to help you in that area of finance so that you can be able to do what it is that you want to do. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a job. Let me be clear about that. But there's something wrong with only having a job, because if all you have is a job, you'll never retire. Let me be real clear about that. Don't fool yourself. You can't work yourself out of into a retirement. You will never be able to do it in this lifestyle, especially not where we are in America. It's not going to happen, okay? Unless you do like what Warren Buffett said, have the ability to make money while you are sleeping. Okay, I call it sleep money. Unless you have money making money for you while you're sleeping, you will never retire. You're going to be like that 97% that never retire. And I just want to see you retire. I just want to see you retire. I want you to live life and life more abundantly, because that's your birthright. Come on, somebody. Y'all don't hear me? That is your birthright. And so the only way you're going to be able to retire is to make sure that you learn how to properly invest and learn how to keep more money the right way by making sure you pay less taxes. Okay. That's for free. All right. So make sure you understand that. Now, if you really are all about helping people, if really all about trying to help other people do it and go places and make money and do other things, then my community is already doing that. They're already, partnering with people, already trying to get people to understand this, because honestly, not everybody understands and not everybody know how to trade. Let me be real. Can I just be honest? Everybody does not know how to trade. And so we want to make sure that we are not selling you anything. Everybody that joined me, I tell you have a 7-day money back guarantee. All right. I want you to feel comfortable. I give everybody 7 days to make a decision. And if they can't, then I give them their money back if they feel like they can't do it. But that's not what it's all about. You don't join to be nosy. You join because you're really serious about this thing. You really want to leverage the income that you already have. You really want to make sure that you retire before you expire. All right. And so that's what I'm all about on today. Now, this is Action August. So you're going to see me. All right. You're going to be seeing me around. So get used to this face. All right. Because I'm going to be on here as much as possible. Okay, around lunchtime, so that I can make sure I get this word out. All right, because my goal, honestly, and our goal, we all have goals, right? You say, well, what's your goal? What's your motive? And all this kind of stuff. My motive is to help people, but I do have a number in mind. My number is 5,000. My number is to help 5,000 households. So if you want to help me with 5,000 households, I need you to share this information, share this broadcast, even if you already got your money. All right. Even if you're good to go, share this information on your timeline. Why? Because it's going to help somebody else to make money, even if you already ready and set on what you have. Okay. So the goal is to not be selfish, but to share in this season of life. We're too old to not be sharing, right? Yeah, I get it. All right. So let's look. Let me make sure I'm covering everything. Now, we have children. I actually just trained a 17-year-old high school student, right? And I know of some 9-year-olds, some 13-year-olds that have actually been able to make money doing this. All right. And I'm talking about, I know a 13-year-old made over 10 grand doing this. I know of a 10-year-old that did like $500, Now, here's the deal. I can't make any income claims. These people aren't on my team, so it's not my team, right? It's somebody else that I know about that did it, okay? But they did it while they were training. I'm just telling you the possibilities, because we cannot make income claims, right? And so that's the thing about it. At the end of the day, you can double your money. You can double your money. I talked about that last night. How you double your money depends on how much you can make per day per the percent increase every single day. So if you go to compounddaily.org, we talked about that last night, you can kind of see how you can make that money grow for you. And I can walk you through that as well. But at the end of the day, Robert Kiyosaki said that, most people, he said, and we already know this, 95% of people are on the wrong side of money. He talks about it in his book, The Rich Dad Poor Dad, and you have the 4 quadrants. And on the left side of money, you have the people that just really trying to work themselves into retirement, right? They're on the wrong side of money. They probably got a lot of debt. They probably, just a lot of things going on, right? But the person that's on the right side of money is, there's only about 5% of people like that in the world. And the 1%ers are the ones that make money in their sleep. Those are the investors. Those are the investor-minded people. See, there has to be a shift in your mind before there can be a shift in your bank account. See, if you're skeptical, then you're going to be skeptical in terms of your bank account. See, if you are skeptical, let me be clear about that. I'm gonna be short. I don't want to be long. I'm gonna be strong. Like T. Smith says, I don't want to be long. I want to be strong. So I'm about to get up off of here. But if you're a skeptic, you're gonna have a skeptic bank account. Let me tell you something about an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is a risk taker. I've been one all my life since I was 8 years old, selling chili bears to my community. What is a chili bear? When you freeze your Kool-Aid in the freezer, and then you go and you sell it. That's what I did at 8 years old. And I sold my Mason shoes, stationery, you name it. I sold it since I was 8 years old. I've been working a long time, guys. I'm not just starting this, okay? All right. Even when I was, in corporate military, I always had a hustle going. I was Mary Kay. I did it all. All those are network marketing companies as well. So I have an entrepreneurial spirit, but a person that's a risk taker is always going to make more money than the average person because they don't mind putting some money in and investing something because they know that they're going to get something back. See, some of y'all got term insurance and you don't even know you're throwing money. You're a donor, okay? You're donating money in term insurance. I do insurance too, by the way. Oh, shameless plug. I'm a life insurance and health insurance broker. Yes, I can find you the best deals to help you make your money the right way, right? 6% money that's being made. You don't have to pay money when you get chronically, critically, and terminally ill. I should say you're going to pay less money. Right? You're going to pay less money because you're going to have the right type of insurance in place. So I can educate you on all of that. All right. And I can send you my speech from last night if you need to. I recorded it for me as well, for my community. So if you need that from last night, it's a whole 30-minute crash course on how to do money the wealthy way so that you can keep more bag and leverage the money that you have so you can make more money. I'm about to go. I'm Shateka, and I'm almost out of time. I got to get back and get me a quick lunch and get back to this Elevate Your Life conference. If you haven't registered, go register. Elevate Your Life virtual event.com. Watch it from last night, the night before, and this morning, and you're going to be blessed amazingly. All right, so thank you all very much. Let me see any questions. If you need to get in contact with me, you can call me at 575-SHATEKA. 575 Shateka. You can also see the screen at the bottom, and you're going to see all of that right at the bottom. So you can make sure that you give me a call if you want more information about anything that I've already mentioned. And I'm seeing some comments over here, so I want to make sure I address the comments before I drop off of here. So let me make sure I remove all of this other stuff that I have on here. And I'm going to remove that so y'all can see me. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So let me look at the comments. And so I make sure that I address everything. Great knowledge, right? We need financial investment education that have real products. And I definitely have those. All right. Sharing, that's great. Send me the information. All right. So just call me. You see the information scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Somebody's going to still text it though. Somebody's still going to type it in there. They're going to say, what is the information? It's right there on the screen. It's going up. Do you see that going across the screen? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Going across the screen. All right. Yeah. So that is the information. All right. So just to know my background, I was an Army officer for 7 active years. Before that, I was in the reserves while I was in college. None of that matters. I didn't say that to impress you. I said that to impress upon you that we're always evolving. So I've already went from corporate, and military Army officer to now serial entrepreneur. All right. This is just one of the ways that I have income coming in. I have multiple streams of income, and you should too, because the word tells us that we should have it. And he also tells us that we should go into a foreign land and trade. Ecclesiastes 11th chapter tells you should go into a foreign land and trade. And so we need to be trading, because if you think this American money about to be good, I'm going to tell you something. Stocks is not the best place to have your money. It's just not. All right. I mean, I can teach you all about that. We can have a conversation about that later. All right. I'll tell you one company that I believe in, and they've been doubling every year, and that's Amazon. And I used to work for them, and I'll keep my money there. But a lot of these stocks, y'all trying to put your money in, y'all need to turn your 401k into a redirected IRA and take that money and go get some real estate somewhere. All right. We can talk money all day long. I got to go. I'm your girl, Shateka. Look me up, Shateka.com, or retire me in the number 3. All right, .com. Get your 18-page workbook, okay, so that you can get your retirement plan going. It's a free download, okay, so your retirement, and then go ahead and make sure you're preparing yourself for retirement. If I want to help you retire before you expire, live your best life, okay? Call me, text me, email me, info@shatekahustle.com, and we can get together. God bless you.